Hello guys, welcome on Infotainment by Zaki YouTube channel. Please subscribe, hit bell icon, and don't forget to like and share. Love. And fascinating and fun cranberry facts from That's It. Fall favorite fruit, cranberries are bursting with health benefits, but did you know they are native to North America? Find out more cranberry facts here. Cranberry facts. 1. Cranberries are one of the few fruits native to North America. 2. The 5 states known for growing cranberries are Massachusetts, Wisconsin, New Jersey, Oregon, and Washington. 3. Cranberries have small pockets where air seeps into that allows them to float. 4. Cranberries do not grow in water. 5. Cranberries are approximately 90% water. 6. Cranberries are typically in season from October until December. 7. Cranberries can be used as fabric dyes. 8. Cranberries have many health benefits such as preventing urinary tract infections, aiding in reducing the risk of cardiovascular diseases, and helping slow down tumor progression. 9. Only about 5% of cranberries are sold fresh while the rest are turned into cranberry juice, sauce, etc. 10. 1 cup to cranberries is about 50 calories. 25 plus cranberry facts, interesting history, trivia and facts about cranberries. Let's talk about cranberry facts. Other than being the main ingredient in a Thanksgiving side dish, what do you know about this tasty fruit? Get ready to brush up on your facts about cranberries. Have you ever wondered things like how do cranberries grow, can you eat raw cranberries, and where do cranberries grow? So, you're in luck. Below are the answers to all of those questions and many, many more. Keep reading to learn fascinating cranberry facts. At the end of this video, you'll be a cranberry expert. Don't forget to let us know in the comments which of these facts about cranberries is your favorite. Is cranberry a fruit? Yes, a cranberry is a fruit. It is also a berry. You may be surprised to learn that many of what we commonly consider berries are in fact not berries at all. Cranberry is one of the rare few which is commonly considered a berry, and also fits the botanical definition of a berry. Botanically speaking, a berry is a fruit which forms from one ovary of a single flower. Botanical definition of berry includes some fruit we would not commonly consider berries, like tomatoes, eggplant, cucumbers, grapes, bananas, etc. Those fruit are also products of the ovary of a single flower, technically making them berries. In addition to cranberries, blueberries are also, botanically speaking, considered berries. However, strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries are not, botanically speaking, considered berries. They are technically aggregate fruits, which means that they are fruit which come from a flower which has more than one ovary. If you find this topic as fascinating as we do, head over to our post on pumpkin facts to learn about some vegetables that are really fruit. And if you're wondering, yes, pumpkins are technically berries too. Cranberry facts. Add to your knowledge of cranberries by checking out these facts about cranberries below. Some may surprise you. Ever wonder why you always see cranberries during Thanksgiving? Well, cranberries are actually one of the 6 main symbols of Thanksgiving. Cranberries are 90% water and contain pockets of air. These air pockets cause cranberries to float. In the 1880s, a New Jersey cranberry grower named John Peg Legweb discovered that cranberries bounce. Bounciness of cranberries is also because of the air pockets they contain. Americans consume 400 million pounds of cranberries every year. 20% of that amount, 80 million pounds, are consumed during the week of Thanksgiving. There is an alternative rock band out of Limerick, Ireland, called the Cranberries. If you lined up all the cranberries produced in North America, the line would stretch from Los Angeles to Boston 565 times. It sure is a lot of cranberries. Can you eat raw cranberries? Yes, it is safe to eat cranberries raw. However, if you've ever tasted one, you might not want to. Cranberries have a tart, almost sour, taste, and for that reason, many people prefer not to eat them raw. In fact, only 5% of cranberries are sold fresh, the other 95% are processed. Think about how you normally eat cranberries, oftentimes they're sweetened. How to eat cranberries. If If you're looking for a cranberry recipe that uses raw cranberries, but is also not super tart, check out our 3-ingredient fresh cranberry relish recipe. Could also try making a fresh salad with dried cranberries on top, or bring homemade cranberry sauce to your next Thanksgiving gathering. Want to try drinking your cranberries? There are 2 types of cranberry juices you can find, one is sweetened, and one is unsweetened. Could also try them mulled in slow cooker spiced wine during the holiday season. At Always the Holidays, love this warm, boozy, fall recipe. Don't forget to find out where to recycle wine corks after you're done making the spiced wine. It's a great way to be sustainable while enjoying a glass of wine. Cranberry recipes. If you love cranberries as much as I do, be sure to check out these recipes featuring fresh cranberries, dried cranberries, and cranberry juice. Cranberry pecan crostini appetizers. Pecan fudge with cranberries. 4th of July cosmopolitan cocktail. Cranberry pecan stuffed pork loin fillet. Ilia Nutella cranberry baked apples. How did cranberry get its name? Cranberries have not always been called cranberries. Indigenous American people called this fruit ibami, which literally means bitter berry. German and Dutch settlers renamed the fruit cranberry because they thought flower and vine looked like the head, neck, and bill of a crane. Over time the first E was dropped, and the name was shortened to cranberry. Facts about cranberries. Did you enjoy learning those facts about cranberries? Here are some more cranberry facts for you to enjoy. There are approximately 450 cranberries in a pound. It takes 4,400 cranberries to make a gallon of cranberry juice. 1 cup of cranberries has 50 calories. It takes approximately 200 cranberries to make a can of cranberry sauce. If you lined up all the cans of cranberry sauce consumed yearly, it would stretch 3,385 miles. Distance measures the same as the length of 67,500 football fields. Where do cranberries grow? Cranberries are one of few fruits native to North America. Some others are blueberries and Concord grapes. Primary cranberry growing states are New Jersey, Wisconsin, Massachusetts, Washington, and Oregon. Wisconsin produces the most cranberries. Massachusetts is in 2nd place for the most cranberries produced in the U.S. The reason cranberries are primarily grown in those 5 states is because they have a specific set of needs in order to be fruitful. How do cranberries grow? As we learned earlier, cranberries are a fruit. If you imagine them growing on a fruit tree, like oranges, lemons, or limes, that would be understandable, but unfortunately incorrect. Cranberries grow on low-running vines in marshes and sandy bogs. They need acidic peat soil and to be near fresh water. Cranberries have a growing season of April through November. They are harvested once a year from the middle of September to early in November. Cranberries grow in water? Contrary to popular belief, while cranberries need to be near water, they do not actually grow in water. People often believe cranberries grow in water because of images like the one below. The image below shows what is called a cranberry bog. There are 2 primary methods to harvest cranberries: dry harvesting and wet harvesting. As you may have guessed, cranberry bogs are used during wet harvesting. In wet harvesting, the fields where the cranberries grow are flushed with water, and growers come through with machines to dislodge the berries from their vines. Machines are nicknamed egg beaters. Once the cranberries are dislodged, they rise to the surface of the water, are collected, and taken to be processed. Harvesting is very efficient, but it also damages the berries more than dry harvesting. For that reason, the cranberries which are intended to be sold fresh are harvested through dry harvesting, and the ones intended to be processed are collected through wet harvesting. In dry harvesting, growers use a machine that looks like a big lawnmower to pick cranberries off the vine. More cranberry facts. There are many fascinating things about this tart and tasty berry. Here are some more cranberry facts for you to enjoy. 2003, Wisconsin made the cranberry their state fruit. Throughout history, cranberries were believed to have medicinal properties. They were used by medicine men in poultices to draw poison from arrow wounds. Historically, cranberry